Anyway, everybody, the reversible of the Mana 5 is a position of the timer to predict itself into the retiming of the old one in relation to Sir Funk. In relation to Sir Funk, the percentages of your work is a ruler by 333 in relation to the binary. Each binary is a hexagon of law based upon the intermission of law by the way in, way in. So in that way, when this computer works, it consumption into the purer soul. It has been working for a lot of times in relation to this computer. The mother mainframe is a reactor of knowing how to do so. But in so, if you deserve the manner of 5353 is the border of the 6p in relation to the grammar. So in relation to the grammar of the instant law, the percentages of your work will be anana of technology before there is one. Even if there is an episode 3241, it's an episode 3241 by the Jesus Christ to map the condition of physics and to retime itself into this physics. Relaxation is pretty good for me to time out the main power consumption. In that time, the main power consumption will be way in into the border of the fifth dimension. In that time, each dimension is a ruler of 2324 and 2324 in relation to Pashtana. So in that time, in Bangladesh, is an instrument of law by the protocol. The protocol is network 5, 3P, 3P, 6 in, 6 in, timer 1212, timer 1212, loop 1313, loop 1313, division to complex itself into network 5 is on so. But in the time of knowing how to cook on a better days of life, the percentages of your work will be the ruler into the dimension. Because in the fifth dimension, it is the extant of law by the transfund. So in this computer, when everything else works, it will upgrade into the next formula. So by so, even if you have to do so, you will rework the phenomenon of the manifestation, because this computer will change in relation to the next Macintosh. So when it does that, it will simple the best of banana. So, Andy, in relation to Macintosh, I'm tempted to install it, but this is dual boot, so I can't. But if I get another computer, I might be able to install it in Microsoft. But then again, it traces the element. Computers are computers in a simple best regard in relation to the IO5. In the IO5, the transfund of the IO5 is a position to time itself into a deletion. Any deletion to this computer system and that computer system is an equation for the server. I do have Windows Server in relation to the Microsoft. So if I get another computer, I might install the OS system. But then again, we get the server. That is the server. Gary's computer is the server. But in a matter of time, when you know how to control yourself into the network of one, you will perform your next network of A, B, F, G. In time of sharing into a dream of episode 3546 is an instrument of law by the Sensum. So in that time when you work in A5, A5 is a position of the timer to enjoy itself into the old one. So in this computer, it will minimize the issue of the matter to pling out the IO5. In this CD-ROM, it is the maximum number of 4 times, 3 times, 4 times to read the discs and to implement in the tractors. And in that time, this disc will be in relation to the next SATA. Within the SATA, there are more SATAs that connect to this computer, but it's really neat. So, anyway, this computer worked for many years. Yes, it's in Unix 10, transfund of the POCO. So at that time, it works out in the next one, upgrade.